Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I wanted to talk about how women always want to be bothered. Okay? They always want to be bothered. Not sometimes, not once in a while, always want to be bothered. Now, what do I mean by this? So, you have a lot of guys out there who believe that, you know, women don't want to be approached in the street. Women don't want to be hollered at. You know, you'll hear even sometimes women will say stupid shit like, oh, I'm just out hanging with my girlfriends. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to talk to any guys. Yada, yada, yada. Which is a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. Listen, women always, hear me now, always want to be bothered. They always want guys to holler at them. See, what they're not telling you is that they don't want to be bothered with the guys they're not attracted to. You understand? That's what they mean. So when a chick is in the street or, you know, she's hanging around doing whatever she do, and she's talking about, oh, I don't want to be bothered. No, she does not want to be bothered by guys she's not attracted to. She doesn't want guys that, you know, she's not into to try to have conversations with her and interact with her. When she's with her girlfriend, she doesn't want a guy that she's not feeling to come and approach her. That's what she's saying. You understand? But if she's dealing with a guy, talking with a guy, you know, interacting with a guy who she feels is attractive, or she's attracted to him in whatever way, she's going to want to talk to that guy. You understand? She's going to want that guy to approach her. She's going to want to have a conversation with that guy and flirt with that guy and do all this other shit. You understand? See, what happens is a lot of guys, unfortunately, let rejection and let, certain interactions they have with women, make them feel a certain way when it comes to dealing with women, right? So they never look at things objectively and actually see what's really going on, because every guy's gonna run into a chick who's not feeling them. You understand what I'm saying? Every guy's gonna run into a chick who's not feeling them, right? Now, the guys who understand the game understand that you're also gonna run into chicks who are feeling you, but you have to, put yourself out there and make shit happen. So the chicks who are feeling you, those are the ones who want to be bothered. Those are the ones who are going to want to interact with you. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're sitting there listening to women, or you're taking, certain situations that happen where it seemed like the girl didn't want to talk to you, whatever, and making that the whole thing, then you're missing out. Then you don't really understand the game, right? See, the problem is a lot of y'all dudes be listening to women too much and taking them seriously. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all taking women too seriously when they talk all this shit, but when they talking all this shit, they're speaking from emotion and shit. You understand what I'm saying? They're just speaking based off of how they feel at the time, or they're thinking about how they felt when that guy that they weren't attracted to tried to holler at them. You understand? Because see, this is the thing. A lot of women, let me break it down like this. You know how you got a lot of guys out here who are frustrated in the game because, they're not getting chicks, or they're not getting the type of woman they want and all this other stuff, right? Women are the same way. Women get frustrated when they're not being approached on a consistent basis by the type of men they want to be approached by. So when a woman keeps getting approached by a bunch of dusty niggas, she's like, yo, I don't feel like being bothered. I don't want to walk in the street and these fucking guys keep approaching me, because she's talking about all of the guys who are some dusty shit that's approaching her. Because women, what they'll do is they'll equate their self-worth and how attractive they are to the type of men who approach them. So if she keep getting approached by a bunch of like bum ass dudes and, you know, dusty niggas, she's gonna be like, what is it about me that's attracting all these bummy ass dudes and dusty ass niggas? You feel what I'm saying? So then she's gonna be like, well, I don't want to be bothered, right? And this is why, you know, I talked about this before. This is why I said, if you guys actually, you know, work on your appearance, right, that does wonders, because just based off of your appearance, when you approach a woman, she'll be more receptive to you because you look like the type of guy who's on point, which makes her more receptive, because that makes her feel like she can attract guys who's on point. But that's just a little side thing that, you know, I don't want to go into too much of a tangent, right? But understand that when women are saying they don't want to be bothered, what they're saying is that they don't want to be bothered by the guys they're not attracted to, right? And when I say this, guys always instantly, you know, because when they're thinking with their male brain, they're thinking it's instantly just about how you look, right? Now, of course, a woman's gonna judge you based off of how you look, but how you look is, or if that woman finds you physically attractive, is based off of her own specific individualistic, you know, viewpoint on what looks good. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't know which girl's gonna think you look good. You understand? Because even look, I was out last night and I was kicking it with this chick or whatever, and you know, she was you know, for all you choosing signals guys, she was choosing up on the nigga, right? So she was choosing me and shit. So I'm like, oh wait, let me go talk to this chick real quick, whatever. So we talking, we chopping it up and all that, and you know, we was just like having a cool conversation. You know, she bought me a drink and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we just chilling. And so, you know, I tell her what I do. We start talking about relationships and all of that. So, you know, I start asking her, I'm like, so what other guys in here do you think are attractive? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just kind of kicking it and talking about that. So she's pointing out certain dudes or whatever. And I'm looking at the dude she's pointing out, and I'm just like, you know, it's like, I can't sort of relate to it, but that's her. She's a woman. She's gonna find certain guys attractive that I will, you know, my male mind, I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know, he's aight, but I don't like to even judge dudes like that. You understand? It's really all about the chick, right? Because look, a lot of dudes online, because I got, you know, some haters online, they be like, yo, Mr. Lucario's mad ugly. You look ugly as shit, nigga, blah, blah, blah. But chicks think I'm fine as hell. That's the funny part. You know what I'm saying? I get messages all day on Tinder, you know, and all these dating sites, chicks talking about hey handsome and all that other shit, right? But that's them. That's how they view me. But I'm saying that to say this is that, you know, however you look, right? There's gonna be certain women who they gonna think you know, you look good, right? So that's just off of you know, based off of that, and then they may be receptive to your approaching and want to be bothered because you are the look they're feeling, right? Now that's just off the looks part. Now let's say you approach a chick, but you may not necessarily be her type, but you start having a conversation, you start interacting with the chick, and you got her laughing, you got her, you know, like having a good time with you and all this other shit. Now she's feeling you. Now she wants to be bothered. You understand what I'm saying? See, but dudes don't understand the game. They just be basically going off of what chicks are saying, you know, based off of them thinking or feeling a certain type of way when this topic is brought up. It's like, oh, I'm just out here talking to my girls. I'm not really trying to be bothered. Yes, you are trying to be bothered. You understand what I'm saying? You want to be bothered by the guy that you're interested in. It's that simple. You understand what I'm saying? It's that simple. So the thing is that if you're a guy out here approaching women, talking to chicks or whatever and all this other shit, right? Understand that there's gonna be some women who's gonna be receptive to you and some women who ain't gonna be receptive to you. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple. So You find the ones who want to be bothered by you. And then you fuck with them, and then you make shit happen. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You'll also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.